Hi there, what's up? My name is Lee and welcome to my channel. So I'm a cruelty-free YouTuber and today I'm gonna declutter my collection. Yes, this is the makeup look that's on my face while I'm doing the intro for the entire declutter series. This is happening. Anyway, today I'm going to declutter my collection. From the title, you can see whether it's eye products, face products, whatever it is. So anything that's too old or unusable for any reason is going to go to the trash. Anything I can donate will be donated. I'm not expecting to get rid of that much, but I am doing swatches and everything. So get ready for that. Yeah, my collection is not very large compared to YouTube, but it is quite large for just the one person doing their own makeup on a daily basis. So I am looking forward to getting rid of some older things that I'm not using anymore or that do not perform as well as I want them to, and curating my collection to be just a tiny bit more suited for how I like to do my makeup. Please be kind in the comments, and if you'd like to see the declutter, just keep on watching. So these are all of my complexion products, so concealers, powders, blushes, bronzers, setting sprays, etc. So let's get started with these little babies. I decided to go by order of application, so I have three primers here. I have the Scandinavia the Makeup Primer spray. I have the Catrice, what is it? Goodbye Pores, and the Catrice Keep Me Matte. So I do see like something on top of it, but I suspect it's from something else. Yeah, this is fine. This is not clicking or anything. The Goodbye Pores and the Keep Me Matte I do actually really like. I'm just gonna be keeping these. I'm actually not expecting to get rid of that much in this category. Some people do like blushes separately, bronzers separately. I'm just gonna do all of these in the same video, I think, just because I don't have that many complexion products. In my opinion, I have too much for one person, but not that many to go through. So anyway, also the primer spray is just a really easy primer for like long-lasting makeup. If you want your makeup to stay longer, just this one. It just sticks everything to your skin. It's great for summer. It doesn't keep you matte, it doesn't keep you poreless, it just grips the makeup and makes it long lasting. So it's really nice one. I have three concealers. All of these are ColourPop. So these two are the no filter. Yeah, the no filter. So the white one is just to make things lighter or to use as an eyeshadow base or to use for Halloween, stuff like that. I don't use it daily, but I am going to keep it. This one is in the shade Light 10. I will swatch it. I am completely like stained from the lipsticks, but it's okay. So this one is almost completely out. I don't know if you can see. So I'm just gonna use it up. I'm like, it's not my favorite anymore. I think now that summer is upon us, I will just use it up and that will be it, but I will be keeping it just to pan it. It does oxidize a little bit. I don't know if you can see it. This is my newest one, my newest obsession as well. It's the Fair 15W in the Pretty Fresh concealer. It's amazing. I think maybe I need to get another one that's a little bit darker, just because this one is like my perfect match during the winter. Now I don't use foundation, I just use concealer. This looks so nice under my eyes and it's just more hydrating and I just like it more, and it's really yellow, which I adore, so this is staying as well. These are all of my powders. These two are actually one and the same. As you can see, I don't have that much left out of the RCMA No Color powder because I do transfer it to this container, which is just an eBay bought like a little jar with a sifter, which makes life so much easier when you're using this product, because this little dispenser, this little like spice rack type of situation, it's the worst. It's not my favorite, but it is really good value and it's completely usable. Totally, like, it's not bad by any means, it's just not my favorite, so I will be keeping that one as well. Oh shit, I have another one which I don't see here anywhere. Oh well, I have two pressed powders actually. So I have this one, the ColourPop No Filter. This is in the shade Fair. As you can see, I've hit Major Pan in it. Usually when I used to go outside of my house, you know, not during Corona, I would do my makeup on my way to work some days. So this would just live in my makeup bag. It's not long lasting, but it's completely fine during winter. During summer, this stays on me for like 30 minutes tops, seriously. But during winter, it's great. So I will be keeping this. It's just gonna go into hibernation until next winter, which is funny because hibernation is usually during the winter. Anyway, I do have the other one, the Catrice waterproof. I will put a picture of it right here. Catrice waterproof mattifying powder. That one is not the greatest on me during winter, just because it's really dry. But during summer, it's marvelous. Like it's actually waterproof, it's mattifying, it's everything I need for my combo to oily skin. It gets more on the oily side during the summer, so it's just nice. These two are actually very different, but I like them. I like them both. So this is the Kiko Invisible Touch powder. It comes like this. I don't use this sponge tip. It's gross in my opinion. I do like the sifter. It's just really easy to use. It's just easy like to dip into this little thing. I've used like half of it, I think. I don't know how many of these declutters you've watched, but I am very, very gentle with my makeup. So I rarely hit pan on anything. My makeup doesn't look used and abused in any means. And I use a very minimal amount of concealer, very minimal amount of powder, minimal amount of everything. So I just don't use up products that quickly. As you can see, the hyaluronic one actually did oxidize. Now that a little bit of time has gone, this is how it looks fresh out. So it does oxidize a little bit, which makes it actually a better match for me. Yeah, but I still need like a darker one, I think. Possibly. I don't know. They do look pretty similar now that it has oxidized. So that's that. Anyway, this Kiko powder I've had for years. Also this Kat Von D one I've had for years. This is actually the mini. And I'm not even close to finishing it just because I use so minimal amount of powder. It's crazy. So I will be keeping them both. So far I haven't gotten rid of anything. Next, these are all of my powder bronzers. So this is definitely my favorite. It's the Take Home the Bronze in the shade Oliver. It's very neutral, leaning on cool tone. I will swatch it. I really like this tone on me. On basically every tutorial where I show how I do my face makeup, I'm using this so you can see it on action on me, and it just looks really natural on me. It doesn't look too makeupy, so that's why I love it so much. So I will be keeping this one. Oops. This is Yana Proviz. This is an Israeli makeup artist who has her own makeup line. She has gorgeous packaging. I also showed one of her gel liners in my eye product declutter, and then I showed her lipstick in my lipstick product declutter. So yeah, anyway, I got like a goodie bag from her. So this is it. This one is in the shade 3. It's the contour in the shade 3. So I am not shade 3 in anything. It's shade 3 medium tan. When I sheer it out, it does look a little bit like the Oliver one, but I have the Oliver one and I love it, and it's harder pressed. Like this one, you saw how pigmented it was off the bat, so I have to be really careful with it. And when I dip my brush in it, it's a little bit too powdery. Like, I don't know, powder products are really easy to sanitize. I actually have a chance of like giving this to someone, so I will be trying to do that. So that's one down. The last two are duos. So this is Flormar. I don't know if you know this brand. I'm pretty sure it's Turkish. And this is Jade, which is an Israeli drugstore brand. So I also talked about this brand in my other videos. I decluttered some eyeshadows. However, this is not going anywhere. This is the swatch of this bronzer. It's like my summery bronzer. It's much more warmer, but it's not too orange in my opinion. You know, it's all a matter of preference anyway. And the highlight actually, well, I mean, I can show it when I do my highlight thing, but this is like one product. I'm either gonna declutter all of it or none of it. So this is the highlight, and it's just a champagne. It's one of those highlights that look wet. It's like a glossy look highlight. Not sure if you can catch it, but it's really stunning on my skin, and it's not too dark, which is perfect. So I will be keeping this product as well. As I said, I'm not expecting to get rid of too much in this video. So this one, this is a smooth powder. It's a contour powder, as you can see. And this highlight is very surprising. It looks like it's a setting powder, but it's actually a highlight, and it has like this pink glow. You can't see it, but on the face it does something a little bit magical. The thing is that I can't recommend it because it was limited edition and it's like an unknown brand, but I'm gonna keep it because I do enjoy this product. This is my only contour, you know, powder. The balm one is neutral, it's nice, but this one is actually contour, you know. So when I do cool tone look or anything like that, or if I want to set another product, another contour product, then I will use this one. And the highlight is really surprising, like it's very natural everyday highlight, which I like. So I will be keeping that one as well. These are both marketed as contours. This is the Matchstick in Amber. I am waiting for my cream bronzer from Fenty. It's even a little bit warmer than this powder, so that shows you how cool tone this one is. But it's not like an ugly cool tone. It's not like gray. It's like, I don't know, like just nicely pigmented cool tone powder. So anyway, this is Fenty Amber. As you can see, it's more cool tone than all of my bronzers. And this is the Kiko contour stick in the shade 201, which is the lightest one, which is a little bit dark for me, to be honest. Okay, it looks daunting at first, but it blends out really nicely, and it's slightly darker and slightly warmer than the Fenty one. So this is like a perfect contour slash cream bronzer for me during the summer. So I don't reach for these two that often, but I don't feel like they are completely redundant. Like each one of them has a role in my collection. So I'm happy to say that I will be keeping these, but I'm not like buying more contour sticks. You know, I have the two. They're different, they do different things for me, and I like their formulas a lot. Let's go over blushes. These are my blushes. These three are single eyeshadows. I do use this one as a highlight, and also this one. I'm trying to make this little small unicorn palette into like my thank you, refrigerator, for reminding me that I'm not alone. Anyway, my end goal for this little palette is to make it my like multi-use palette. So I will add like the black eyeshadow, and I will add anything that's like multi-purpose and that's just a general use, you know what I mean? So this one is like my skin tone. I usually use it to clean up an eye look, to set my eye primer, whatever I want. These two I use more as face highlight. They're great in our corner shades. So this palette is just gonna be like that, like just a general multi-use palette. Oh shit, I forgot this one. So these three blushes used to live in my single eyeshadow palettes, and I haven't touched them. I kind of want to get reacquainted with them. So this one is actually on my face today. It's called Secret Admirer. These three are Makeup Geek, by the way. So this is Secret Admirer. If you want to see this in action, check out my leopard graphic liner look. Anyway, I'm keeping this one. This one is Summer Fling, and it's like a darker orange. And I do like, well, this looks patchy, I don't know why, but it doesn't translate patchy on my face. And also I don't use my finger to apply it, I use a brush, so it applies much better. I do love this tone, and this one is Bliss, which is just a much lighter version of that one, but it's, I mean, it's different. When you shear this one out, it doesn't look like Bliss. You know, Bliss is just softer, and when I'm paler, it does look, I don't know, I just love the way it looks. So I am looking forward to use all of these in the coming, you know, months. I don't know. I'm thinking this one is like, this video is turning out to be more of a makeup collection, less of a declutter. These are cream. I will go over them in a second. This may be my favorite blush. It's a baked blush formula from Kiko Milano. It looks like a glowy version of Bliss. I'm not sure if I do need both of these. I'm sure I'm gonna be keeping this one, but I am thinking that maybe Bliss, I don't know, but like this is matte, this is glow, I don't know. I will have to think about it. Maybe I will get rid of one of these because like their tone is very similar. It's just that their finish is different, which, you know, if I do decide to keep both of them, that's fine for me. But I will have to think about it because I haven't touched Bliss that much lately because it was with my single eyeshadows. So now maybe when it's in my like base drawer, then I will use it more. I don't know. Anyway, this is the Essence Silky Touch blush in the shade 20 Baby Doll. I've been trying to pan this since forever. Honestly, like this is ridiculous at this point. These are much more warmer. This is cooler pink. It just looks like the way my face looks when I'm blushing. Like it's amazingly natural on me. I've used it a ton in my on my channel, so I will be keeping this. This is actually like it's the same situation, only it's intact. It's the shade 40 from the same line. These are super old, but I don't care. It's powder product. I don't really use it. I don't really use it because it looks too much like a bronzer. So if I don't want any blush on, I would just use my bronzer and leave it, because I do carry my bronzer across my nose and stuff like that, so I don't feel like I'm naked without a blush. So I think I'm gonna declutter this one. So finally one is going out. I do like it. I like the tone of it. I like everything about it. I just don't use it. And this one is in my blush drawer. So if I don't use it, I just don't use it, you know? So I'm feeling that these five, sorry, are different enough. Like these four, granted, are kind of similar, but you know, they are different enough, in my opinion, to keep all of these. Yeah, maybe I will manage to pan this one. Maybe I will decide that this one is redundant, but for now I will be keeping all of these. And my three cream / liquid blushes. So this one is so old you can't even imagine it. It's the Daniel Sandler watercolor fluid blush. You have to really shake it because the pigment gets separated. It's super runny, but and it's kind of like a stain. Okay, the tone of it is so pretty. But I haven't used it in forever. It doesn't smell like it's gone off, but practically I'm afraid to use it. If it wasn't as old as it is, I would be more optimistic about me trying to use it. And also there is so much in it. Like I used to use it daily at some point, but there is just so much product. Anyway, goodbye. And I have these ColourPop ones. So the only reason I will have to get rid of either one of these is if they've dried up. And recently I tried using this one. This is Holiday, which was limited edition, by the way, and I feel like it's gone off a little bit. Yeah, it was harder to build up. Like it's a beautiful color and beautiful tone, and I don't have anything like it, but I'm just not sure that it's still usable. So this will be on the chopping block for a few days or a few weeks until I figure out if it's still completely usable, because it's getting harder to pick up. This one is the shade Prenup, and it's a cooler toned pinky blush. Yeah, this one is still completely usable, and again, it's completely unique to my blush collection. So like that's something that I'm actually kind of good at, is that I don't buy duplicates of base products. I don't buy duplicates of bronzer shades. I don't buy duplicates of blush shades. I try not to buy duplicates of highlights. Like it's just, I like this formula a lot when it's, you know, more fresh, but still I like it a lot. It's really long lasting, and I'm waiting for the Fenty bronzer, and also I bought 2 blushes, and I guarantee you that if I swatched all of them, like all of these, and I swatched the 2 new ones next to these ones, I don't have anything. Like there are no duplicates. So I am feeling comfortable about keeping all of these, all of my blushes basically. So these are all staying except for these ones, and I feel good about getting rid of those. I always say I will declutter this one, and then I always at the last second be like, no, but it's like a perfect nude blush. But honestly, I haven't used it in a month, maybe like a full year, I think. And when I do use it, I have to remind myself to use it because I haven't used it in a while. So I would just prefer using the other ones. So there is that. So I have 4 highlighters. 4 powder highlighters, and I have 3 more cream highlighters. This is actually shocking to me because I always think of myself as someone with a lot of highlighters for some reason. I don't know, maybe because I use eyeshadows as highlighters often. And actually also I have these too, so there's that. Let's put them here closer. So this Wet n Wild one is stunning. It's called Blossom Glow. It's stunning formula, stunning tone, stunning everything. But Wet n Wild disappointed me when I found out they are selling their products in mainland China. They are not considered cruelty-free anymore, and I just love this too much to give it away. And I already have it, but if I somehow buy something that's close enough to this effect that it gives on my face, then I will get rid of it. But as it is, I'm not trying to actively spend more money to get a product that I already have from a different company. I'm just not going to use it on my channel. I'm just going to use it on my daily life and try to pan it, basically. But it's gorgeous. I really hate them for doing this because I used to really love them as a drugstore company, and now I'm not gonna recommend them, but also I feel like bad about using their products, which is a total shame because they are good products. Anyway, I'm gonna be keeping this one. The only other pinky highlight is this one from the Flora Mar one, but this one is one of the highlights that don't swatch well at all. But like when you put it on your face, it just transforms, it melts into the skin, and it does have like, I'm pretty sure you can, like the camera doesn't catch it at all, but it does have a pinky glow to it. So I have the OG Mary Luminizer. It broke on me a few times and I've always repressed it because it's just a good one. In my Fox Face tutorial, I used it on my face, and you can see it's just a really nice glowy champagne-y highlight. But let's see how it compares to this one. Pretty sure they're fairly similar. Actually no, this one, like the Mary Lou, is more bronzy than this one. This is paler. So yeah, there is that. I will be keeping both of these. Now this is another one that's not gonna swatch well. As you can see, I've hit pan on it. It's one of, like, you see my products, I don't hit pan on things easily. It has to be super special for me to do it, and this is like the perfect everyday highlight. This is the Kiko Glow Fusion Powder Highlighter in the shade 01, the lightest one. It's just the regular line. It's nothing limited edition or anything like special that they came out with. It's just their highlight. It is small, like it's easier to hit pan on this than on the Mary Luminizer, for instance, even though I've had that one longer, just because it is smaller, which I don't mind at all. I would be so happy if I could actually finish a product that's not a concealer in my life. But anyway, it's this one. Again, it doesn't swatch like anything, but on the face it has the most amazing, like, I don't know, it's just magical. I'm definitely keeping it. And the last one from the powder ones, which I'm also definitely keeping, is the Kiko Golden Vibes Highlighter from the Ocean Feel collection. So the packaging is gorgeous. It's just like this one, only the blush is silver and the highlight is gold. Well, it's similar, it's not exactly the same, it's similar vibes. The blush is also a limited edition from a different collection, but this is how it looks on the inside, and this is stunning. Again, it's kind of hard swatching like champagne highlights that are supposed to look super natural on the skin. However, this one I will try to do it like on my palm somehow. This one melts into your skin, and like it's yellow gold, but it's not an obnoxious yellow gold. It's just gorgeous, glowy summer tan kind of yellow. I don't know, it doesn't have a cast on me, so it's just it glows when the light hits it, but it's nothing when there is no light on it, which is super I don't know, it's like very uncommon for highlighters to not have a base, but all of these that I love do not have a base, they just have the glow. So I'm keeping all of these. These are my cream highlighters, and also I have this bad boy. This is a homemade like body glow. I never use it. It's not a crappy product, it's actually nice, and it sets and it looks amazing. I just don't use it because I don't use body highlighters and I don't use liquid highlighters, and it's just not like, I don't know why I went through the trouble of making it when I would never buy it, even if it was like, I know why, because it like the Fenty Body Lava came out and it looked amazing, and I was like, yes, let me be glowy like fucking Rihanna, DIY queen. Anyway, this is going to the trash. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's still usable, but I haven't opened it once since I made it. I am a clown. I'm a ridiculous person. Anyway, this is going. So this is ColourPop Flexitarian. It's an OG. It's a cult product. I keep it very tightly sealed, so it's still going strong. I think maybe I should declutter this one actually. It's just so icy. I'm just like, it's so glowy, it's crazy, but I don't like icy highlighters. I'm actually gonna declutter it. I never use it anymore. So this is Rocket Science. This is gorgeous. It's on my face today along with the purple blush and purple shadows and purple everything. Yeah, I don't know how much of this you can see, but it's purple. Yeah, I don't know, it's like right here. Yeah, it's in frame, but it's just not the best swatch, not the best angle, not the best life. Anyway, I love it, I adore it. It's gorgeous on the face, it's creamy still. Anyway, I'm keeping that one. This is the Fenty Diamond Bomb in How Many Carats. I do not understand this product. I simply do not understand it. It's scattered glitter. I do not understand. I don't know. Like, I feel like there's something wrong with me because I do not understand when and how and why I would use it. But I'm not giving up. I've been in quarantine ever since I've had this, so I'm not judging it. Like all of the other ones I can judge based on normal life, but this one I can't judge yet. But I don't understand. Like, if you understand it, please let me know. Please write in the comments like why and how and when. Please, I'm begging you. It's just why. But I will be keeping it. So the last things are my setting sprays. So I have the Scandinavia one, the Kat Von D one, and the Cover FX one. This is of course a mini. Here's the thing. The mister on this one is glorious, but the product itself is shit. I know a lot of people love it, but it's glitter. It's glitter. It makes me look sweaty. Like, it's not, I know it's like illuminating setting spray. I know it's in the name. I didn't expect it to mattify me. Look at this. It's amazing. But like, it looks wet and then it dries and you still look wet. My skin is not dry, so I don't have that thing that I want to look like I haven't set my makeup, I haven't used powder in my life. And I'm actually a person who sweats a lot, so when I come across a product like this that actually makes me look sweaty when I'm not, I'm like, get away, demon. So I will be keeping the bottle, but definitely getting rid of the product. I think I'm gonna put in my Scandinavia makeup finishing mist spray, because this sprayer, it's like, yeah, it's droplets, it's very aggressive. It makes me, yeah, you can see how much was, and you can only do one spritz, you can't do half. The product itself is good, so I'm just gonna be marrying these two. And then this is the Kat Von D. It is my favorite. This is actually my second one, and this is the only setting spray that I've ever repurchased. I'm always like trying new ones. I've had this one for a while. I don't use that much product when I'm doing my makeup, and this mist is like, it's just, it goes, you know, it's slow. It's very fine and very slow and very satisfying. So yeah, I'll be keeping these, but this one, I consider this to be decluttered. Okay, this is a product that I will be no longer using. I completely made everything wet, but that's okay. So these are the products that I'm decluttering. It's very miserable amount of products, but it makes me happy. It makes me happy because I know in the last few years I've made good choices. You don't know this because I only started this channel like a month ago, but 2019 was a no-buy year for me. I decluttered a lot. I learned a lot about my makeup using habits, about what draws me into makeup, what makes me want to use makeup, and I haven't been buying things that I won't use. Oh yeah, bam. So anyway, you get what I'm saying. I am at a really good place, and I feel like my face, like my complexion products, which are the ones that I like go to every day, unlike, you know, eyeshadows and eyeliners, where some of them are just like once in a while kind of thing. So all of these I feel like are me, you know, and the ones that aren't, this small amount that isn't completely me can go. But the fact that I haven't decluttered a lot makes me happy. It makes me feel more secure moving forward. It makes me feel happy about expecting new products, because I know that they will fill a hole in my collection that I want to fill at this point. And I'm not stressed about the amount that I had. So that was that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!